guys, it's Joey, and this is a new spell range for the store because actually the spell pendant is a separate item to the spell set, which is the candle and the spell oil, but they're all in keeping with the same theme, which is the Ivy Priestess. And we have just moved into the Celtic Ogham tree month of Negatal, which, depending on your interpretation, is broom, wheat straw or reed. But over the past month has been ivy, and therefore I have been engaging with those energies, and I have created the spell set as well as the spell pendant for the energies of the Ivy Priestess, which is the corresponding relationship between Gort, the Ogham, Ivy and its priestess. The magical energies within are for the spiral, to help overcome the great overarching dance of life, persistence, courage, breaking down obstacles, touching earth and sky, awakening the self in terms of one's purpose, one's power and one's magic. The Ivy Priestess speaks. Trust the process of your awakening, for you are stronger than you know. Have courage to face your battles and the tenacity to overcome all challenges. You are made of earth and spirit. I love ivy. I think it is an amazing energy, an amazing Ogham, an amazing plant. I think it has this incredibly delicate energy which balances with its real groundbreaking energy. It has this sort of duality about it. Like, on the one hand, it feels delicate and feminine and is part of this spiral dance and this almost geisha-like movement with ivy, and it just feels like interpretive dance to look at. It's the great cycles of life and this great sweeping of movement, and it feels very like a flow, if that makes any sense, a spiritual flow of delicate but hardy, and underneath that is this incredible will to survive and overcome, and if let to go rampant, ivy can dominate. You have to be careful with it and destroy, indeed. But this is about the balancing of it, the feminine balancing with the priestess energy. It has that great dance weaving through it, and this incredible connection to both earth and sky. So having the feet grounded in the reality but reaching towards the heavens. So it's very much about seeking the spiritual path in a balanced form. I love it. I love this energy. So let's do the spell pendant first. The spell pendants are new, and so if you've seen the Elm Priestess, it was actually requested to do a little spell pendant, and I liked it so much. I was like, oh, I'm doing this for all the Ogham. They're amazing. They're just fun and beautiful, and I really, really enjoy it. So we have the lovely sort of green shimmer ribbon that I really love. I love the shimmer ribbons in preference to block colours. And it reminds me of light moving through plant material, like moving through leaves. And it almost conjures up the idea of sort of sitting and you're looking up at some sort of structure, which maybe like a gazebo structure, and there's all ivy wrapped around it. And you can see the light pouring through onto the ivy leaves. That's the image I get working with this set. And so the spell pendant, as you can see, has the Triquetra charm. And, oh, you don't want to focus, come on. And then it contains real bark of wildcrafted ivy along with crystals that I feel best bring out the energies of Gort, of the Ogham itself. So it's like an Ogham spell pendant, which is what I'm calling them. And I think it's important to incorporate the actual bark from the plants in question, the trees in question, vine in this case, to really encompass that within the energies of the spell set and the spell pendant. I think it is vital to have those present, otherwise it kind of misses a little bit for me. It has to have the tree present. So then the spell set is the spell oil and the spell candle. We'll do the spell oil first. One moment. Again, it contains the actual ogham in question. They all do. I feel that's very important. And then the corresponding herbs or flowers or barks which resonate around the same energy matrix that really bring out the... Look at the light glowing through, that's awesome. It's just backing up my visual from earlier. That's lovely. That back up the energy matrix of the spell, so they all dance together, they all weave into one, they all create a song. That's the idea. And then the spell votive is half green and half white. I felt very strongly about this. I don't often do half and half colour blocks with ogham in terms of the votives, but Ivy felt that these two colours were really important, and it's kind of the earth and sky element coming into it. It's very much the spiritual balance of earthiness and spirituality, and both had to be present in equal parts. And then I hope you can see just a lovely shimmer and some of the herbs and flowers again on top. And I love how the top looks quite delicate and has that delicate feminine energy, but then the double block colour makes it strongly rooted. So it has that duality that I was talking about earlier within the spell votive. So I'm really pleased how these came out. And these will all be available on store soon. The pendant will be by itself, and these two are a spell set. Many blessings.